What the hell is this, Austin? You put Orton and Punk in a #1 contenders match for the world title? Are you out of your damn mind?
Hold on there, Edge. Before you go off the rails, let me lay it out for you. Orton and Punk, they both got a rightful claim to that shot.
Rightful claim? Are you kidding me? Orton couldn't beat me last week. And Punk, well, he's had his chances and blew them all.
While that may be, many believe that the only reason why you still have that world title is because you got yourself disqualified at King of the Ring. And 2 weeks ago, well, we all saw the footage. Orton's hand was under the bottom rope. And between that and the fact that you almost took CM Punk off the map, I say they both are more than deserving of a title shot.
Look, Austin, this is BS and you know it.
I don't care whether you like it or not. You hold that title. You defend that title. It's as simple as that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got a show to run.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw. We are less than 2 weeks away from the highly anticipated Summerslam pay-per-view, and we have one hell of a night ahead of us, highlighted by a tag team championship match, beer money defensive titles against the APA, and a no disqualification match that's going to kick us off here tonight. But also, Kurt Angle will be in action. The man that attacked Shelton Benjamin and attacked Charlie Haas will be in action against the man that will team up with Hulk Hogan to take on the New World Order at SummerSlam. And also, Gail Kim will explain her actions after turning on Trish Stratus last week on Monday Night Raw. And in the main event, it's a #1 contenders match to determine who will face the Rated R superstar for the world title at SummerSlam. But we're gonna kick off the show with the general manager. And ladies and gentlemen, Stone Cold Steve Austin has already stated he is here to address what we saw in the closing moments of Raw last week. If you cast your minds back, right as we're about to close the show, camera cuts to the parking lot where The Rock was laid out, bloody, battered, and bruised. And there was one symbol next to him, NWO. There's a lot of rumors and speculation going around that The Rock may no longer be able to compete at SummerSlam as a result of a Wolfpack attack. And the general manager here tonight, Stone Cold Steve Austin, is going to address the rumors. Is going to address the Wolfpack. Is going to address the WWE Universe. Let's see what the Rattlesnake, the Sheriff, has to say.
All right. We got a big show ahead of us, so I'm not going to waste any time. Last week, right as Monday Night Raw went off the air, cameras caught the result of what was an obvious attack by the Wolfpack on The Rock in the parking lot. And now, there's doubt whether he'll even make it to SummerSlam.
The rumors are true, and these fans don't like it. I don't blame them.
The Wolfpack, they think they can run roughshod over this place, taking out whoever they damn well please. Well, let me tell you something. That ain't gonna fly under my watch. And I don't give a damn what storm is coming. So right here tonight, I am here to set the record straight. So, Sting, you're holding up the show. Get your ass down to this ring and explain to me just what in the hell you think you're doing, taking out my top superstars.
Wow. Stone Cold Steve Austin not wasting any time, calling out the leader of the Wolfpack. Ask and you shall receive. Sting is here. The man that is set to go one-on-one with The Rock at SummerSlam. Obviously, that match is now in question. I was going to try to talk, but I kept getting cut off by Stain's pyro. For weeks and months, Stain has talked about this storm that is coming.
Stop it right there. Shut it down. Shut that stupid music down and turn on my damn lights.
That's Stone Cold not wasting any time.
Maybe you missed the part where I said not to waste my time. Now get in the ring and tell me just who in the hell you think you are.
Wow. Stain does not look too happy about that. Austin cutting his music, demanding that he gets in the ring and explains his actions. What is Sting gonna say here?
First off, if you ever point that bat at me again, I'm gonna take it and shove it up your ass. Now, The Rock and I may have never seen eye to eye, but he always had my utmost respect. And now, because of you and your little pack of jackasses, one of the biggest matches in SummerSlam history may not happen. So I gotta know, just what in the hell do you think you're doing?
Well, that's easy, Steve. Whatever the hell we want. I told you there's a storm coming. And in this storm, all of the heroes of WWE will fall, the Wolfpack will rise to the top, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it.
You see, as general manager of Raw, I got the power to make your life a living hell, but I don't want to be a tyrant, so I'm not going to do that. But there's something you should know. Your actions, they have consequences, and when it comes to The Rock, he's always got a receipt. So if he is in any condition to compete at SummerSlam, I'd watch my back if I were you.
Well, thanks for the advice, Steve, but I'm not the one that should be watching his back. Because maybe The Rock had a point last week. Maybe your name is on the Wolfpack's hit list. Maybe you should be watching your back.
What the hell does that mean? Stain telling Austin, maybe you're on the Wolfpack's hit list. Is there any... Oh, there goes my lights. And now he's gone. Ladies and gentlemen, what the hell did we just witness? Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, wait a minute, we got to cut backstage. It looks like the Tag Team Championship match is kicking off early. Backstage as Bradshaw takes down James Storm. And this backstage area, it looks like it's been absolutely torn apart. The APA, they called Austin to their office last week on Raw, and they said that that Beer Money does not deserve to be the Tag Team Champions. Good God Almighty, into the table. And wait a minute, James Storm's in trouble. James Storm's in trouble. Choke slam through the table. Good God Almighty. This Tag Team Championship match, it's no disqualification, and it's getting kicked off early here as Bobby Roode is trying to get away from Farouk, who gets driven ribs first into the table. And now Beer Money, James Storm's laid out, but Bobby Roode is trying to escape the clutches of Farouk, but Farouk is going right after him, and they're in a high-risk situation here on top of that platform. There's only one place to go, but down is, oh my God, right into the brick wall goes Bobby Roode. Ladies and gentlemen, this match has begun. Trying to reconvene here, trying to catch my breath after what we just heard from Stain, saying that maybe Stone Cold is on the Wolfpack hit list. But we can't think about that right now because Bobby Roode is trying to fight back here for the sake of their tag team titles. James Storm's already been laid out in a clothesline to the back of the neck of Farouk. And now Bobby Roode is trying to escape even further. But instead of going down where he's safe, he has decided to go up even higher. Bobby Roode clearly isn't thinking. And now challenging Farouk to fight him on top of this platform. There's only one place to go but down, folks, and Bobby Roode might do that. Good God Almighty. We're in a precarious predicament here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, a second time spine first into the railing. as Bradshaw just looks on after laying out James Storm through the table. And now, wait a minute, beer money. Oh, Bobby Roode. That railing has just fallen off the hinges. It's down on the floor beneath us here. And Farouk, I think Farouk is going to try to throw Bobby Roode off. But no, Bobby Roode fighting. Bobby Roode fighting. Going to try to take out beer money for good. And wait a minute, Farouk. Farouk was teetering there. He almost fell. Farouk almost fell, but fighting back. Farouk fighting back. And wait a minute, Bobby Roode! Holy shit! Bobby Roode just went crashing through that stadium light in the backstage area. Bobby Roode is out, and now Bradshaw lifted up James Storm, who is still out cold after a chokeslam through the table. And now Bradshaw carrying the lifeless carcass of James Storm towards the arena. Bobby Roode has been laid out, and Farouk is gonna leave him there, gonna leave him for the paramedics. There is no way in hell Bobby Roode is getting up after that. You have got to be kidding me. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Bradshaw, still with James Storm on his shoulders, bringing him to the ring. And you'd have to think that at this point, all he's got to do is toss him in the ring, go for the cover, and this match is over. We're going to see new tag champs right here, right now. As James Storm just gets tossed into the center of the ring, into the cover. That's it. New champions. No, James Storm. James Storm. How in the hell is James Storm able to kick out? Bradshaw sent him into the corner, and now you can see, coming out of the shadows, the other member of APA, Farouk, coming down. It's the 2-on-1 situation here as Bradshaw sends James Storm into the other corner. What's Farouk got here? Farouk's got a table, but James Storm fighting back. Caught Bradshaw with an elbow. James Storm with a super kick to Bradshaw. A super kick lays out Bradshaw, and Farouk in the ring, and Farouk gets caught with a super kick. Farouk gets caught. Cover to retain the titles. And it's a kick out at 2. And James Storm spending too much time getting upset that this match isn't over when Bradshaw is up on his feet right behind him. Atomic drop, and now those shots to the chest, caving in the chest of James Storm, and James Storm trying desperately to get away from the APA. You know what this team is all about. Kicking ass, taking names, and drinking a beer. And now they want the tag titles. They don't feel like Beer Money deserves to be the champions. Good God. Gets dropped spine first on the announce table. And now Farouk with those steel steps in hand, and right off the face of James Storm. And another one. Good God almighty. James Storm's been laid out by the steel steps at the hands of Farouk. Bobby Roode is still out cold in the backstage area. And Farouk just sent James Storm right into the clutches of Bradshaw. And now Bradshaw hooks him up. Set out powerbomb. Cover to capture the titles. No, James Storm kicks out. What a hectic start to Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. As Farouk is going to give Bradshaw a moment to try to put away James Storm here, as Bradshaw looking for the running shoulder tackle, but James Storm fighting back. James Storm with the rights and the lefts. James Storm lighting up Bradshaw here. Sent him into the corner. And look at this. Monkey flip onto the table. Monkey flip onto the table, but he gets caught with a clothesline by Farouk. The big burly man that is Farouk drops James Storm spine first on the leg of that table. Ladies and gentlemen, no disqualification, no countouts. The only way to win is to get your opponent in the ring and get the pinfall or submission. That is the only way to win this match, as Farouk now heading over to the corner, sets the table up, but James Storm, he doesn't see that James Storm is stirring, and James Storm drops kick him right through the table. Farouk gets drop kicked through the table, and now double knees to the face. Farouk is out. Farouk is out. James Storm's gonna go for the cover. James Storm's gonna go for the cover, but Bradshaw pulls him out of the ring. Bradshaw pulls him out of the ring right when James Storm was gonna look for the cover. And now Bradshaw on the apron. James Storm looks for the right hand. Bradshaw caught it. Bradshaw back in the ring. It's now one-on-one. Bradshaw and James Storm, massive power slam to the Cowboy. James Storm's in trouble. Bradshaw's got him in the corner with those massive knees to the ribs. James Storm is down and out in a running hip attack to one half of the World Tag Team Champions. And now Bradshaw going back to the outside of the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, this match has got to be all but over at this point. There's only one person on Beer Money that's even able to move at this point, and it's not Bobby Roode, as Bradshaw looks for the steel chair shot. James Storm reversed it, and now James Storm with a backstabber to Bradshaw. Into the cover, hooks the leg to retain the titles. Is that enough? No. James Storm kicks out. It was a quick start to Monday Night Raw. It was a quick start to this tag team match as James Storm looked for the super kick again, but this time Bradshaw had it well scouted. Power bomb! Jackknifed him down into the canvas, down into the cover. Do we have a new tag team champions? No. I thought we had new champions there, but it wasn't enough to put the Cowboy away. And now Bradshaw looking for the clothesline from hell, but no, James Storm reversed. James Storm reversed it. James Storm reversed the clothesline from hell. You had to imagine that this match was over if he managed to hit that move. But now the Cowboy's got him hooked up and drives him down. Drives him down into the canvas. Calling him up to his feet. Can he hit it this time? The Cowboy super kick. The last shot lays out Bradshaw into the cover to retain the titles, but you can see on the side of the screen, Farouk back inside the ring. Bradshaw rolls to the outside, and now Farouk hooks him up. Down he goes, face first. Is that enough to put him away? Wait a minute! Bobby Roode came in out of nowhere. Bobby Roode came in through the crowd. Roode DDT to Farouk. How the hell is he moving? Oh, he's not moving anymore. Clothesline from hell. Clothesline from hell. Bradshaw back in the ring. Gets caught with a super kick. James Storm. Shot to the back. Wait a minute. Down goes Bradshaw. Cover. Hooks the leg. Beer Money retains. What the hell did we just witness? James Storm pulling out all the stops. Able to stay in the fight just long enough to retain the titles. Ladies and gentlemen, Beer Money is victorious here tonight, and they retain the titles, but from behind, shades of Backlash, but the roles have been reversed. It's the Outlaws, it's Billy Gunn and Road Dogg with an attack from behind. We haven't seen them since the King of the Ring pay-per-view. And now they're taking the fight to Beer Money. We saw something similar when Beer Money emerged on the scene at Backlash, but this time the roles have been reversed. Billy Gunn's got a steel chair in hand and a shot to the back of the head. Shot to the back of the head, and now Bobby Roode getting called up to his fate. Famouser on the floor. Billy Gunn lays out Bobby Roode on the floor, just like a backlash, but again, the roles have been reversed, and now Road Dogg setting up the table. We saw this before. We saw this at Backlash as well. But again, the roles have been reversed. Now it's Beer Money that's holding the tag titles, and now it's Beer Money that's on the receiving end of this sneak attack by the Outlaws. The Outlaws are back. They have taken out Beer Money, and we already know why. They want their tag titles back. Ladies and gentlemen, the Outlaws have returned to Monday Night Raw with one thing in mind. They want their rematch for the Tag Team Championships.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Gail Kim, who shocked the WWE Universe last week on Raw when she viciously turned on her former ally, Trish Stratus. Gail, can you shed some light on your actions?
Oh, darling, there's nothing to explain. Last week was simply a display of my brilliance, my cunning, my sheer dominance. Trish and I? That alliance was nothing more than a means to an end, a pawn in my game to reclaim what is rightfully mine, the women's title. And since she failed to capture the title last week, well, she is of no use to me anymore. As for Trish, bless her heart, but she's become nothing but a relic of the past. Her time in the spotlight has long since faded, while I am the future of this division. Stephanie McMahon wants to bring this division to new heights, and I am the only one that can do it. I deserve to be at the top, and if she can't see that, well, I'll just have to make her see.
Okay, that's enough. I've been watching from the sidelines, recovering from my injury, but I can't stay silent any longer. You may have your issues with Trish. I had them as well. But despite that, you can't deny her impact on this industry. She's a trailblazer, a legend, and regardless of your personal vendettas, she deserves respect.
Oh, how touching, Mickie. But spare me your sympathy and your attempts at righteousness. You may have had your little issues with Trish in the past, but that's between you two. As for me, I have my reasons for what I did, and they have nothing to do with Trish's so-called impact on this industry. Legends fade, Mickie, and Trish is no exception. If anything, she's standing in the way of progress. And mark my words, I'll make sure she's nothing more than a footnote in the history books.
I know you're riding high right now, so you may not see it. But when you climb down off that high horse and join us in reality, one day you'll realize the truth. Trish Stratus is one of the greatest of all time, and she deserves better than to be treated like this. That's all I got to say on the subject. I'll see you around, Gail.
Yeah, I'm sure you will be seeing me around.
Mickie James trying to stand up for a former mentor in Trish Stratus, and she gets laid out for her efforts. Ladies and gentlemen, what has gotten into Gail Kim? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to go right into our next match. It is a singles match as Kurt Angle makes his way to the ring. And I find it difficult not to agree with these fans, especially when you think about his actions as of late. Cast your minds back to last week on Monday Night Raw, laying out Shelton Benjamin in the main event. And then you cast your minds over to SmackDown, over to Velocity, taking out Charlie Haas. Kurt Angle, his hellbent on destroying the former members of Team Angle. Kurt Angle feels that he was not given the respect that he deserved for bringing those two into the light, bringing them into the spotlight, giving them the opportunities that they have. And this man is looking to get payback on those that he thought were his very best friends. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, will team with the returning Hulk Hogan at SummerSlam, and those two will look to take down their former friends and allies, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash of the Wolfpack. But as for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, this has got combustible written all over it, because this match could main event WrestleMania, could main event any pay-per-view, in any arena, on any stage, at any time. Two of the greatest in-ring performers in WWE. The Heartbreak Kid and the Olympic gold medalist. Say what you want about either man, you can't help but have a lot of respect for what these two have done inside the ring as this match is underway. Singles match, and these two not going to waste any time going in for the collar elbow tie-up of Shawn Michaels getting the early descendants here with a massive chops. Massive chops to Kurt Angle. Lighting up the chest, looking to turn to Crimson Red here early, and now Kurt Angle with a nice reversal there. Now it's Kurt Angle using that amateur wrestling background to his advantage. Takes down Michaels. And I'm sure somewhere, someplace, Hall and Nash are watching this match very closely, and I'm sure Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas are both watching this match closely. Shelton Benjamin has been put on the shelf as a result of Kurt Angle's attack. Charlie Haas the same, as well as, back elbow to Kurt Angle and an elbow to follow it up. And Kurt Angle gonna look to create some separation there. Rolling to the outside of the ring, but Shawn Michaels doesn't care where you are. Crossbody over the top rope, takes down the Olympic gold medalist. Still to come, ladies and gentlemen, the number one contenders match for the World Heavyweight Championship, CM Punk versus Randy Orton. But this match, you'd have to think that whoever can win this match could very well be next in line for a world title match, as Kurt Angle with the corner spear. And now Kurt Angle, belly to belly suplex, releasing Shawn Michaels. That lower back of Michaels has been injured in the past, and Kurt Angle knows that and targeted that here in this matchup. As now Kurt Angle hooks him up, and a power bomb to Michaels, doing more and more damage to that lower back. And now a German suplex. Shades of Brock Lesnar, the man that will put his career on the line at SummerSlam against Bobby Lashley in a steel cage match to Shawn Michaels. Nice counter there by Michaels. Nice chop there. And another one. Shawn Michaels lighting up the chest, turning it a crimson red. Kurt Angle is dazed. Kurt Angle is confused. And Kurt Angle gets clotheslined to the outside of the ring. And now Shawn Michaels stalking his man, looking to take flight. Suicide dive. Tope Suicida takes out Kurt Angle. Goes flying over the top rope, crashing to the floor, and now Shawn Michaels sent him back in the ring. Top rope, Shawn Michaels has Kurt Angle right where he wants him. Crossbody into the cover, hooks the leg. Is that enough to put him away? No, it's not to kick out at 2. Now Shawn Michaels looks for that forearm, but Kurt Angle fighting back here. And now Kurt Angle going right after the arm. Look at this. A Kimura locked in on Shawn Michaels, but his foot was underneath the rope. Great awareness there by the referee, telling Kurt Angle rather, that he has to break up the hold. And now Kurt Angle sends him off the ropes. Looking for another belly to belly, and he hits it. Picture perfect. Not many people can hit a belly to belly quite like Kurt Angle. And now going to look for another one, but one thing you have to know about Shawn Michaels, you can't go to the well too many times because he has it well scouted. He's an in-ring veteran. And now Shawn Michaels puts Kurt Angle in the corner. And now Michaels, wait a minute, Michaels, middle rope, moonsault to Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle is in trouble. And Kurt Angle rolls to the outside of the ring because he thought that match might be over. And Shawn Michaels, top rope. He wants Angle up to his feet, but I don't think Angle wants to be on his feet. A crossbody to the floor. Shawn Michaels takes flight once again, and he sends Angle back in the ring. Shawn Michaels could be the beginning of the end. Oh, wait a minute. It's the sound of the Wolfpack. That's Kevin Nash and Scott Hall at the top of the ramp on the stage, watching this match closely. But Kurt Angle's back to his feet. Kurt Angle takes advantage. A backdrop driver to Shawn Michaels as Kurt Angle looks to get back into this contest. Shawn Michaels is in trouble as Hall and Nash are watching this match closely. Kurt Angle going to the top rope. Wait a minute. There's not many that can do it quite like him. Moonsault from the top rope. Gliding in midair, cover, hooks the leg, and Michaels kicks out. Michaels kicks out, and now an exploder suplex to Michaels. And now it's Michaels that rolls to the outside of the ring because he realizes the amount of danger that he is in currently. Shawn Michaels trying to catch his breath, but Kurt Angle's not going to let him. Kurt Angle full head of steam. Top rope, over the top. Senton taking out Michaels. What a match we are witnessing. Regardless of the Wolfpack's interference, of their distraction, this has been one hell of a contest. And now Kurt Angle looking for the German suplex, and he keeps the wrist locked. He's going to look for that trifecta. Can he hit the third one? No, Shawn Michaels rolls through. Michaels rolls through. Michaels rolls through. And now here comes the Heartbreak Kid. Here comes Shawn Michaels. Mr. WrestleMania. Down goes Angle. Center of the ring. Michaels has him in perfect position. Michaels going to the top rope. You know what's coming next. He drives the elbow right through the heart of Angle. And as Hall and Nash look on, not pleased, Shawn Michaels tuning up the band, looking for the sweet chin music. No, Angle moved out of the way. Angle moved out of the way. And now Angle's got the ankle. Ankle lock is locked in. The Angle lock is locked in. But Shawn Michaels, his arm was underneath the rope. Again, Michaels, great in-ring awareness, forcing Kurt Angle to break the hold. But has he already taken enough out of Michaels? And now Kurt Angle going right back to it. Going right back to the ankle lock. And this time he's going to sit on it. Put all of his weight on the leg of Michaels. Michaels has got nowhere to go. Center of the ring. Michaels is going to have no choice but to tap out. Will Michaels tap out? Angle is wrenching on that ankle lock. But Shawn Michaels not willing to give up. Kicking the wrist, kicking the hand of Angle, forcing him to break the hold. And now Angle walks right into the super kick, but again, Kurt Angle caught it. Again, Shawn Michaels has not been able to hit it. And now, Angle slam. Cover, hooks the leg. Michaels kicks out. What is it gonna take for Kurt Angle to put away the Heartbreak Kid? I don't think Angle knows what he's got to do next. But he's going to put him in a corner here to try to give himself the second to figure out what to do next. He's got him hooked up on the top rope, looking for that arm drag. But no, Michael's fighting out of it. And a headbutt. And down goes Kurt Angle, but Kurt Angle back up to his feet. Kurt Angle pops up to his feet. No. Superplex. Good God. Superplex into the Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle is a wrestling machine. But wait a minute, through the crowd, it's Charlie Haas. The man that Kurt Angle attacked on Velocity is distracted Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle wants to go after Charlie Haas, but Kurt Angle realizing he's got a match, and Shawn Michaels rolls him up. Michael steals it. Off the distraction by Charlie Haas. Michael steals it. And Kurt Angle is furious, screaming at the referee. Kurt Angle is absolutely furious. As Charlie Haas escapes through the crowd. Shawn Michaels is victorious. Kurt Angle is going in through the crowd trying to catch up with Charlie Haas. But Shawn Michaels has some problems of his own, because now here comes Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. But Shawn Michaels knows the kind of danger he's in. He's grabbing a steel chair. And Shawn Michaels is gonna let the Wolfpack come into the ring. Shawn Michaels is daring the Wolfpack to come into the ring. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, things are about to break down here. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Hall and Nash standing toe-to-toe with Shawn Michaels. But Michaels has the equalizer. And Michaels has backup as well. What you gonna do when Hulk Hogan is coming for you? There he is. Hulk Hogan and all the Hulkamaniacs are on their feet. Hulk Hogan is all business here tonight on Raw. Hulk Hogan, he's gonna join Michaels. He's gonna go toe-to-toe with the Wolfpack. The icons of the WWE are defending the territory here tonight on Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Are things about to break down? No, they're not. Hall and Nash say not yet. Not tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, it's coming. The clash is coming. The storm is brewing all the way to SummerSlam.
Hey, Seth. Thanks for meeting me.
What the hell are we doing out here, Dave? Is this another one of those elaborate plans by you and the rest of Evolution to take me out right before SummerSlam? Well, come on. Let's get this over with.
No, Seth, it's not that at all. Last week, what happened? It wasn't supposed to go down like that. I just wanted to apologize.
Save it, Dave. I don't want to hear your BS explanation. I thought you and I had an understanding. But just like always, you don't have the brains to think for yourself. So you follow Triple H like a sheep. So we're done here. And next week, you and the rest of Evolution better prepare, because you're going to be facing me and two partners of my choosing.
Two partners? Ha. I don't know if you noticed it or not, Seth, but you don't have any friends here on Raw. And even if you did, nobody would even dare step up to Evolution.
Once again, Dave, you're not thinking. Maybe because you don't have the brain capacity to think. So let me simplify this for you. It's not hard finding people on this roster that hate Evolution way more than they hate me. So finding partners shouldn't be difficult. And even if you're right and I can't find a partner next week, I got no problem taking on all three of you myself, because I'm not missing out on the chance to kick Evolution's ass. And come SummerSlam, I'm taking that Intercontinental Championship, whether you like it or not.
A strong message from Seth Rollins ahead of his Intercontinental Championship match against Batista at SummerSlam. And what a match announced for next week, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a 6-man tag match, Evolution versus Seth Rollins and 2 partners of his choosing. Who do you think Seth Rollins is going to team up with? Who has the balls to go up against Evolution? I don't know, but ladies and gentlemen, it's been a hectic night, and I can't believe we're already saying this, but it is now time for the main event of the evening. And it is for all the marbles, because a #1 contenders shot for the World Heavyweight Championship at the biggest party of the summer is on the line, as Randy Orton looks to get one more shot at the world title. If you cast your minds back to King of the Ring, when it looked like Orton was going to capture the title from Edge. Edge low-blowed Orton, getting himself disqualified, but it was champion's advantage. General Manager Stone Cold Steve Austin sets up a match for the next night on Raw. Edge able to steal the victory when it was clear that Orton's hand was underneath the bottom rope. On 2 separate occasions, the match should have gone to Orton. On 2 separate occasions, it looked like the match would go to Orton. So he is more than deserving of another shot at the world title. But this man almost had his career ended by our world champion. After defeating CM Punk at Bad Blood, Edge would proceed to drive him headfirst into a steel chair with an execution. And not only that, the next night on Raw, after we found out that CM Punk was taken out of the King of the Ring tournament, Edge attacked Punk from behind and to add more insult and to add more damage to Punk's injury. Edge hit an execution on the cement floor to CM Punk. CM Punk would return. He would return at King of the Ring when it looked like Edge was going to do the same thing to Orton. CM Punk coming to the aid of Orton. But CM Punk also making it very clear that he wants his world title back. And that's what we're here to find out, ladies and gentlemen. Who do you think is going to SummerSlam to fight for the world title? Will it be Randy Orton, or will it be CM Punk? There's a bell in this match. Our main event is underway. These two not wasting any time here, ladies and gentlemen. What a combustible night we have had already. And it is not over yet. It is main event time. It is Punk. It is Orton. And these two not going to waste any time in going after each other, as Orton with a shot to the ribs and an overhead shot to the head. And another one. Orton lighting up CM Punk here. Sends him off the ropes and a spinning back elbow. Welcome back to Raw, CM Punk. This is CM Punk's first match since returning, whereas Randy Orton has been having countless matches. Countless 5-star matches. He defeated former mentor Triple H inside Hell in a Cell at Bad Blood. So whereas Randy Orton has been having great victories, CM Punk has lost his title and was taken out by Edge. So this is a redemption arc for CM Punk, and CM Punk with an enziguri. Randy Orton has made it very clear that he wants to be the face of this company. He wants to be the face of Monday Night Raw. He wants to carry Raw into a new generation. As CM Punk sends him into the corner, massive running knee, and now here comes CM Punk. Gonna look for the running bulldog, but Orton had it well scouted. Orton had it well scouted, sends him off the ropes and a power slam. Not many can do it quite like Orton. Into the cover, hooks the leg, and Punk kicks out at 2. It's set to be one hell of a contest. It already is, ladies and gentlemen. As Orton has Punk in the corner, now with that massive chop, that Ric Flair-like chop. But CM Punk with a jumping knee. Lays out Orton there. And now it's Punk lighting up Orton. And now it's Punk that sends Orton off the ropes, drops underneath. Leapfrog over the top. CM Punk, power slam of his own into the cover, hooks the legs. Is that enough to put him away? No. It's a kick out at 2. Punk almost saying, anything that you can do, I can do better. And a kick right to the spine of Randy Orton. And now, kicked right to the chest, caving in the chest of Orton. And Orton trying to roll to the outside of the ring. Second generation superstar knowing he was in trouble. But Punk takes flight. I apologize, he's a third generation superstar. And CM Punk just laid him out with that suicide dive. Punk has taken control, and I agree with these fans. This match is awesome, and this night has been awesome. And it's all about Summerslam here, as Punk with a springboard clothesline into the cover, hooks the leg. Is that enough to put Orton away? No, it's a kick out at 2. A kick out at 2. And now Punk puts Orton into the corner, going to look to keep the pressure on. But Orton fighting out of it. Fighting out of it, and now here comes Orton with the rights and the lefts, and now massive knee to the ribs, and a kick right to the back of the neck. That kick right to the back of the neck. And Punk is rocked. He is dazed, he's confused, but never mind. Dragon screw, commentator's curse coming into effect there. Now Punk going right after the leg. Orton exposed that leg, and Punk went right after it. And now CM Punk, wait a minute, CM Punk, shades of the SmackDown General Manager Bret Hart. CM Punk with a sharpshooter locked in, but Orton realizing the danger he was in, fighting out of it immediately. Wise move there by Orton, and now Orton sends Punk off the ropes, drops underneath, Randy Orton, another spinning back elbow to Punk. Another spinning back elbow to Punk, and now Randy Orton is going to follow it up. Massive suplex. Punk is in trouble here. Randy Orton could be looking to put this match to bed, as now Randy Orton belly to belly suplex to CM Punk. Belly to belly suplex to CM Punk. Now Randy Orton back suplex, and he just tossed him. Just tossed him, let him free fall to the canvas. Looking to do more damage as now Randy Orton has CM Punk up on that rope. But CM Punk sent him flying. Randy Orton got sent flying to the outside of the ring. And I think CM Punk is gonna look to go 2 for 2 here. CM Punk looking for another suicide dive, and he gets caught. He got caught with a left hand by Randy Orton. CM Punk got caught with that left hand. Punk is dazed. Punk is confused, and now Orton stalking, measuring this man, sends him off the ropes. Backbreaker, and a clubbing blow right to the back of the neck. Punk could very well be out cold. This could be the beginning of the end. And now here comes Orton. Gonna go after each and every limb of CM Punk. Gonna follow it up with a kick, a stomp right to the forehead of Punk. And now Orton measuring this man. You know what this is gonna lead up to. This is a prelude to the RKO, but Punk reversed it. Punk reversed it to a power slam. A power slam by CM Punk, and now CM Punk getting these fans behind him. Looking to get back to this contest with a clothesline. And another. CM Punk ducks Orton. Massive super kick. He kicked his damn head off, and now CM Punk going to the top rope. You know what's coming next. Shades of the Macho Man Randy Savage. CM Punk with a Macho elbow into the cover. Hooks the leg to go to SummerSlam, and it's a kick out. Randy Orton staying in the fight. CM Punk is going to look to put an end to his fight. CM Punk going to look for the GTS, but Orton reversed it, and he turns it into the backbreaker. The patented backbreaker by Orton, and Punk rolls to the outside of the ring, realizing the amount of danger he was in. and Orton gonna go right back out after him. This is not a no disqualification match. Randy Orton has to get him back in the ring if he wants to get the victory here, but I think he wants to do a little bit of damage to CM Punk, and oh good lord. Head first off that announce table, and now Randy Orton head first off the ring apron. Good God almighty, that could very well bust CM Punk open there. We are reaching a fever pitch in this match, ladies and gentlemen. The closer that we inch towards SummerSlam, the more chaotic these episodes get, as Randy Orton, we don't see this too often, top rope, double axe handle to Punk. Double axe handle to CM Punk. CM Punk is dazed. CM Punk is confused. And now Randy Orton sent him in the corner. And now, oh my God, raking Punk, oh my goodness, raking Punk on that top rope. Temporarily blinding CM Punk, and then drives him headfirst into the canvas to follow it up. Randy Orton has CM Punk hooked up. Now Orton, power bomb, center of the ring, cover to go to SummerSlam. No, it's a kick out of 2. Punk is staying in the fight, and Randy Orton can't believe it, but Randy Orton can't afford to get too upset here. He's got to stay in this match. Calling Punk up to his feet, and here comes Orton, looks for the clothesline. CM Punk ducked it, and now here comes Punk. Here comes a straight edge superstar. Here comes the former world champion with a kicks to Randy Orton, take it down. The legend killer. Now Orton is in trouble. CM Punk wants him back up to his feet. What's he looking for here? Sent him into the corner. Wait a minute, CM Punk, running knee. And massive clothesline to follow it up. And now CM Punk is looking for the final nail in the coffin. You know what's coming next. The go to sleep. He hooks him up, but Orton reversed. Orton fighting out of it. And now Orton looks for the RKO, but it's CM Punk that reverses. And now CM Punk, Anaconda Vice, the very move that won him the world title. CM Punk with the Anaconda Vice, locked in. Randy Orton, he's wrenching. He is wrenching. Randy Orton might not have any choice but to tap out here. Or he's fading, but no, Randy Orton, he's not fading. Randy Orton is fighting. He is fighting out, and now here comes Orton with the clotheslines. Duck CM Punk, power slam. Power slam by Orton. Orton, this could be the beginning of the end for CM Punk. Sent it to the apron. You know what's coming next. Head first goes Punk. Head first goes CM Punk. Randy Orton admiring his work. And now Randy Orton gonna look for it for a third time. And third time's a charm. RKO. Orton is going to SummerSlam. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. That's Edge, the world champion. The world champion is attacking Orton. Double execution on the floor. Oh, come on. You just heard the bell. This match has been thrown out. Randy Orton gets dropped head first on the floor. And now Edge turning his attention to CM Punk. Oh, come on. This main event's been ruined. Main event's been ruined. There was no winner. But the one man standing tall is the World Heavyweight Champion. What does this mean for our World Heavyweight Championship match at SummerSlam? Edge is left standing tall to close out the show, but at the top of the ramp is a very displeased general manager. Ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be ramifications. But what does this mean for SummerSlam? Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for Raw. Thank you all so much for joining me.